Hey there crew members, Starfleet personnel. Again, just a quick-ish video showing you progress so far on this model. I was going to wait, I had it in my mind that okay, I'm going to wait another, I'll give it another 3 or 4 days before I post another video so I can show a more finished version of this. But I want to include you in the process, I want to include you in the build. So about 3 or 4 days from this video, I'll post another one showing you this whole thing pretty much finished, I think. And then after that, we're on to the I'm onto the dorsal section again. But let's get this in the bag. So as you can see here, I've actually built on more of this megastructure coming back to here. And actually, this here that you can see, this part here, is only halfway of the curvature under the saucer section, which somebody made a comment saying that that curvature is commonly known as the undercut because it kind of cuts into deck 7, the flat level of deck 7. So this to this point is only halfway into that undercut. It then comes down to about here for the other part, for the sloping down of the undercut towards the inner part of the saucer section. And then even when we get to here, we're not at the center of the saucer section. It continues on some way. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just all I want to demonstrate with this model is, as well as the size of the scale of the model, is how this undercut affects deck 7. And as you know, I've kind of worked it to the point where you can actually have a corridor going from the outer part of deck 7 here. This is deck 6, by the way, as you know. So this is the top of the saucer section, deck 6, and then deck 7 down. I want a corridor to be able to go from deck 7, the outer part of deck 7, to the inner part of deck 7. So it doesn't make sense to me to cut it off where, to get to the outer part of deck 7, you've got to go up to deck 6, walk along and then go down to deck 7. No. I want a corridor. You can have a walkable corridor to the inner part of deck 7. It just goes to quite a low ceiling height at the middle, but you can still have it. Let me show. So, also, in that curvature, many people have come in with like awesome suggestions saying that curvature is a perfect place to put, like storage facilities, water tanks, that kind of thing. And in this model, in the next video, I'm going to show you how there are water tanks coming around here. So I'm going to build the water tanks. And this was one of my first ideas for the water tank building. This water tank here, and I can just lift this model up a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. So the idea is that the water tank fits right into that curvature all the way around the saucer section. However, as I was building it, I really like the shape and stuff, and you can have like machinery at the front to monitor the quality of the water and all that kind of thing. But as I was building it, I was thinking, and then I referred back to the plans, and I thought the water tank probably wouldn't be like a tank like this placed in. It would probably be like an integral part of the hull, of where that curvature goes up, simply to get more internal space into the tank so you can get more water in it. So I've kind of abandoned this, and I spent about 3 hours making that. But it looks alright. Almost looks like a bit of a weird dorsal section. Deck 2, deck 3. But I'm abandoning that one, and I'm going to build the water tanks as an integral part of the hull on that undercut. So I'm really looking forward to showing you that, because it's bringing it to life. It's bringing the ship to life. I'll just give you a side on view of this thing. And hey, guess what? is still super light. It's still super light. It's a little bit heavier, but still super light. So I just want to give you a side-on view. So hopefully there you can see the way the curvature is showing in this second megastructure that I've applied. And like I say, I just want to share the process with you. I want to share my mistakes with you. I want to share the whole build really, right to the end. As always, I hope this video finds you well. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share the videos. And I'll see you again in about 3 or 4 days with a further extension of this megastructure, showing the complete curvature under the saucer section. Bye for now.